Hi everyone, Nogamadut, my friends. Ni gatugo sisi mikjijebi deluisi, ni migamawisk. My spirit name is Thunderbird Turtle Woman, and I am Migama. My English name is Donna Augustine, and I've been asked to do a short video about our culture, and specifically for Aboriginal Day. I was asked by the Multicultural Association, and so when I think about multicultural, our people, we don't see ourselves as multicultural per se. We are distinct in the way that we are the first people of this land. We are native to this land. It's just like in Hawaii, they are native Hawaiians. And even though there's many cultures there, they're still, they're native Hawaiian. Aborigines in Australia, they're Aborigines. And so, but now we share this land, through our peace and friendship treaties. Our ancestors agreed nation to nation, that we would live side by side in peace and friendship. And I remember an elder, the late Charlie Labrador from Wildcat Reserve next to Kitchemakojik, Nova Scotia. He would say, 500 years ago, our people were standing at the shorelines with our hands extended in friendship. And here we are, over 500 years later, we're still standing here with our hands extended in friendship. And so Aboriginal Day to us, every day actually is Aboriginal Day because we're Aboriginal. But Aboriginal Day is a day across the land set aside to celebrate everything that the Indigenous people have offered. We have been here since time immemorial. Everywhere we walk here in North America, what we call Turtle Island, are the remains, the ashes of the ones who went before us, our ancestors. And so here in the East, we experienced colonization and assimilation first before they did out west, our brother and sister tribes out west. And our children were taken to residential school. As you see, I'm wearing this t-shirt here, Every Child Matters, where they tried to force the culture out of the children. And they tried to make them somebody that they were not. And so here we are, years later, we're still here. We are great survivors. And so what I'd like to do is tell you a little bit about the Aboriginal people of this land. There's been many injustices done to our people for a long time, but we are here. We are still here. Our ceremonies have survived. Our way of life has survived. We still have an affinity to the earth, which we call our mother. We feel a responsibility to take care of Mother Earth. We acknowledge the spirit of the animals, the trees, every living thing. And we acknowledge one another, all the races of man. We knew through prophecy that different races of people were going to arrive on our shores. And so before time happened, many of our people had to go inland to take the sacred objects and the knowledge, inland sacred knowledge, to protect until it was time, until it was safe. And so I'll be 69 in a couple of weeks. And I was 22 years old, and I attended a ceremony in Manitoulin with the Ojibwe people. And there I found what they had taken away from our people, our ceremonies. They had kept them for us until, it was time. And so I'm very grateful that our culture has made a resurgence. Our children are taking pride in who they are again. I speak my language fluently. Many of our people still speak our language. And we are guided through our bloodline, through our genetics. The blood that runs through our veins is the very same blood that ran through our ancestors' veins. And that's why we're still here, and we're guided spiritually, intuitively. We have a connection to this land and to the spirits of this land. So I'm going to sing you a song. And the song, I was just holding my eagle fan. I'd like to sing the Gitpu song, the eagle song. And this song, Gitpu is eagle. And this song acknowledges the eagle. We thank the spirit of the eagle for circling above us to remind us as human beings to sit in a circle. Because when we sit in a circle, just like in all of our ceremonies, it represents that each and every person within that circle has value. Each and every person has worth. There's no hierarchy in our way. It doesn't matter. You could be sitting next to a billionaire. It doesn't make that billionaire any better than you are. So this song, and it also thanks the spirit of the eagle for carrying our prayers up to the Creator. We call the eagle our messenger, the Gitpu, because he He flies the highest. We honor the spirit of the eagle. Yo ho yo ho yo one name. Yo ho yo ho yo one name. Hey music skoga na meadow window. Gitto oxing des git bua. Excuse me. Gitto oxing des git bua. Yo ho yo one name. Yo ho yo one name. Oh, it's just a sample of a song, but I want to tell you that our history as Indigenous people of this land is not written. Our history is handed down generation to generation through storytelling, writings on the rocks like pictographs, petroglyphs, and prophecies. And one of the prophecies tells us that one day Mother Earth will be in trouble. And as we know, Mother Earth is in trouble now. When that time happens, we as the Indigenous people of this land, the first people, are to open our doors to our teachings, to our ceremonies, to allow the other races of man to come inside, to teach them again how to get connected to Mother Earth. And so this is what's happening now. People are coming and they want to hear from our people, our perspective. And so I'm just very grateful to be asked to do this video. And Indigenous Day across the land is a celebration of our culture, who we are. There's going to be prayers. It's also equinox. And also it's World Peace and Prayer Day, started by Arvel Looking Horse. He's the 19th generation keeper of the original sacred pipe from Greengrass, South Dakota. So I acknowledge him as well. So I want to thank you, all of you, my friends. Nogamadut. Oladio. Thank you.